A train wreck, a stopped watch, and a 4-minute mistake that changed the future of American railroads forever. What followed was a quiet revolution in precision, led not by steam or steel, but by a hidden lever tucked beneath a watch dial. This is the story of how one small innovation saved lives, and how a single tragic moment in 1891 transformed timekeeping forever. On a spring afternoon in 1891, two locomotives met head-on near Kipton, Ohio. The sound carried for miles, a roar of steam, splintered steel, and human panic. When the wreckage was cleared, investigators found the cause. One engineer's pocket watch had stopped for just 4 minutes, then started again. In that small betrayal of time, several lives were lost, and the railroad industry was shaken to its core. Before Kipton, timekeeping was trusted to human habit and mechanical convenience. Most pocket watches were pendant set, simple to use, but fatally easy to mishandle. To wind or set one, you pulled out the crown. You do with most modern watches today. But back then, if an engineer adjusted it by accident, even by seconds, schedules unraveled. On the rails, seconds were the difference between a safe crossing and a catastrophe. In workshops across Massachusetts and Illinois, watchmakers at Waltham and Elgin were already wrestling with this problem. Their solution was elegant and deliberate. You guessed it, the lever set mechanism. To set the time, you had to unscrew the front crystal, which is attached to the bezel, and then lift it off. Once that's done, you'd pull out a hidden steel lever tucked beside the dial, and only then could the crown move the hands. When finished, the lever slid back into place, locking the time like a sealed promise. It added just one extra motion, but that motion required intention, and intention, they knew, was safety. After Kipton, a Cleveland jeweler named Webb C. Ball was asked to restore order to American railroads. His appointment as chief time inspector marked the dawn of a new standard. Watches used by engineers had to be open face, accurate to within 30 seconds a week, and, most importantly, lever set. Ball's system of inspection and certification spread quickly, turning the humble pocket watch into a tool of national precision. Conductors no longer relied on chance, they relied on the quiet certainty of a tiny lever. For decades, the lever set watch was more than a timekeeper. It was a lifeline. In a world driven by steam, where men carried minutes like freight, every tick carried trust. These watches became symbols of duty, craftsmanship, and consequence. They weren't designed for vanity. They were built to protect lives. Today, collectors hold them with the same respect their original owners did. The levers still slide smoothly. The gears still hum with purpose. Each one carries the echo of that moment in Kipton, the day America learned that precision wasn't just a mark of quality, it was a matter of survival.